Alright guys, it's a battle of the cocks, but this time we're going to do a full-blown cocks video featuring all of the cocks. If that sounds interesting to you, then give me a like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, so why don't we just roll the intro. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. It looks like we got a pretty funny video for you today, but also a potential massive gem. And this gem could quite possibly do exactly what Coq Inu did, many months ago when we saw that crazy run to the upside. And since it peaked to its last all-time highs, it then fell kind of dramatically. Now, the coin which I'm going to be discussing with you today that can do exactly the same thing what Coq Inu has done could even go much further. But before we talk about that, we're going to do this in order from the weakest to the most bullish. And we're going to start off with Monstercock. With Monstercock, guys, this one here is literally not worth trading at all, because we've been going sideways for the very longest. We literally peaked right up here, we fell literally straight back down, and we haven't recovered since. That's what we see, that the liquidity is virtually next to nothing, and it's literally not worth us considering Monstercock as something that is worth getting into. That's why I would leave Monstercock literally alone, and it will finish fourth in this category of cocks. So that means we're going to swiftly head over to the next one, which is going to be softcoqinu. And for softcoqinu, the liquidity is always a little bit more higher, only at $31,000. However, if we look at the market cap, it's only at 26.5k, and if you take a look at the charts, quite possibly we could even see a possible return back to the last all-time highs. So from here back to the last all-time highs, that's about 8x on your portfolio, which is not too bad. If you put in $100, and that will turn into $800. If you put in $1,000, that will turn into $8,000. You get the gist. However, due to the lack of liquidity and literally zero market cap, it might not go much higher than 8x. Unless if the cock narrative really skyrockets, then potentially we could see softcoqinu go maybe 10x from here. If we're lucky, maybe even 20x. But don't count your chickens, quite literally, on softcoqinu to go much more higher than 20x in this important season, because I reckon much of the liquidity and the new investors will go into the last 3 tokens of this video. So the next one, and currently what I reckon to be in the third place, that would be Blackcock Inu. Reason why for Blackcock Inu is at number 3 spot out of 5. I do apologize, out of 5 Coq Inu family, or should I say meme, is because we've at least saw this monster pump right up here. Now this pump was pretty amazing. However, eventually we were going to see a massive rejection, which we had done. It brought us all the way back down to these levels here. Now potentially we could see another retest and rerun back to the last all-time highs. If we were to see that, we should be expecting anywhere between 10x on our portfolio if you measure right from the top of the wick. If we're lucky, maybe even 12x. And that is just before the bull run, of course. Once we do see the bull run, potentially we could see maybe 100x for Blackcock Inu. If we take a look at the market cap, it's sitting at around about 1.5 mil, which is still relatively high. And then if you take a look at the liquidity at 399. However, if we compare Blackcock Inu to the actual Coq Inu, which is sitting at number 2, this one is pretty much and has been the number 1 cock out of the cocks. It just sounds too funny me even putting that in a sentence. Because if you take a look at the market cap, it's currently sitting at 95 million. Liquidity is still very high at 2.5 mil. Same amount of circulating supply of tokens. And we can still see a much bigger run coming in for Coq Inu. Now, if we change the chart from daily into weekly, we can quite clearly see that we are around about the right spot for us to reload some more of the Coq Inu right over here. If we dip a little lower, guys, I'm still going to be having to add a lot more to my bags, because eventually we are going to see at least the retest of, around about the last highs, which will give us just under 4x. However, once we do break the last all-time highs, we should be expecting much more crazier price coming in for Coq Inu, and we should continue to go much more higher highs. I reckon we can quite easily get to $9 billion market valuation. It should give us around about 100x from here, and that would be simply amazing for Coq Inu. So Coq Inu is currently on 2nd place, because I reckon the number 1 cock that's gonna absolute destroy the rest of the cocks, the godfather, or should we call it a cockfather of the memes. I would not be surprised to see if the Cockfather goes much more higher than the rest of the Coq family, and I can literally see that the Cockfather would do more or less what Black Inu did. However, with the Cockfather, it's got much more cool narrative. If we head over to their website, what we will see is potentially there will be NFTs. And the one cool thing about the Cockfather meme coin, if you head over towards the website, they've actually got a fighting game where you got the boss cock fighting against Softcock, Blackcock Inu, Monstercock, and finally Coq Inu, where you can select these players and they can fight against each other. Guys, this has a strong meme appeal, and the fact is it's actually quite a fighting game. We can use all the characters as the fighting characters. It is really cool. It's got that Street Fighter feel. It's got that essence of that Street Fighter. I mean, if we just look at the theme, it just reminds me of Street Fighter with this boss Coq Inu. I reckon the Cockfather will be the top in this space. And also, if we scroll down, what we can see here is basically more information about the Cockfather. And what we can see, guys, this has got some crazy appeal. I reckon there'll be a lot more people want to be jumping on board with Cockfather for many reasons. One, it's got that strong meme appeal. Secondly, it's actually got a fighting game where you can use the rest of the Coq family for battling out against each other, except from Microcoq. I believe this one he acts like a spectator, maybe even like a referee. But either way, guys, I reckon with Cockfather we should be able to see some crazy games. And if we can do anything like what Black Inu did, then guys, we are still super early into it. Let's take a look at the tokenomics. The supply is 1.25 billion, circulating is 1.2 billion, which is not too bad. And then the development team, they'll be holding 45 million, which is hardly nothing. Liquidity burned, that's what we like to see, and locked liquidity. And no buy or sell tax ever. Guys, these are the important metrics and information that you need to see if you're going to get into any of the memes at really early stage. That the liquidity has to be burnt and locked at the same time. Now that is really cool, guys. I will copy and paste their actual contract address, and I'll also leave the link for the website so you can pick up the address information yourself. Yeah, so I would strongly recommend all of you to do your research on this one, because I reckon we're going to be expecting a lot more bigger price coming in for Cockfather. Let's just quickly take a look at the price and the market cap. The market cap is currently sitting at $166,000 and liquidity around about $45,000. This is extremely early. Let's take a look at the charts. This is the weekly chart. Oh wow, it's only 2 weeks old. We could potentially see Cockfather do exactly what Blackcock Inu do. And if we just go back to see the market cap at $166,000, if we get to 10x from here, the market cap will only need to get to 1.6 mil. If we see 100x from here, the market cap would only need to get to 16 million. And then if we see 1000x, the market cap would need to get to 168 million. And if we see that 10,000x, possibly a 10,000x, we never know, the market cap will need to get to only 1.6 billion. That's why I reckon Coq could be the best Coq narrative, and it could surpass Coq Inu itself. But anyway, guys, you let me know in the comment section whether you reckon Coq does have the power to go above Coq Inu, and also let me know in the comments whether you're super bullish on either of these Coqs. Do we reckon Blackcock Inu could finally wake up and eventually go to quite possibly 100x or more? Because if we do see 100x or more for Blackcock Inu, then that would be decent for the project. Or do you reckon that Softcock Inu would finally wake up and perhaps overtake Blackcock Inu with a much more tinier market cap, which potentially could do crazy gains in the future? Or do you reckon that Coq Inu would remain supreme of all the Coqs? Because bear in mind, guys, the market cap is still quite high at 95 million. Will in fact outdo all of the Coqs and then become the number one Coq in this space? I'll let you all bow that out in the comment section. So guys, this is the end of the video. I hope you find it useful and informative, and if you haven't done so already, guys, give me a like, subscribe, hit the bell notifications to be updated for all my latest content and videos. And if you haven't done so, head over towards my YouTube channel, subscribe to me right up here, hit the bell notification, scroll down, check out my last few videos, and I will see you all in the next one.